if R1 is equal to 2, R2 is equal to 3 and R3 is equal to 6, show that A, B, C are 3, 4, 5. Next question, if R1 is equal to 8, R2 is equal to 12, R3 is equal to 24, show that A is equal to 12, B is equal to 16, C is equal to 20. Hence, determine the nature of the triangle. Another question, in triangle ABC, if R1 is equal to 36, R2 is half of R1, R3 is 1/3 of R1, show that A is equal to 30, B is equal to 18, C is equal to 24, hence find capital R. All these questions are of the same type. I am solving this one that will guide you to solve the other two questions. Please see this one now. See what I have done. It is given R1 is 36, R2 is half of R1, so it becomes 18. R3 is 1/3 of R1, that becomes 12. So we have R1 is equal to 36, R2 is equal to 18, R3 is equal to 12. I am rewriting. R1 is equal to 36, R2 is equal to 18, R3 is equal to 12. We have one formula, please see here. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R. This is a deduction actually used as formula. 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R. So, 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3 is equal to 1 by R. R1 is 36, R2 is 18, R3 is 12. LCM 36 is equal to 1 by R. LCM 36, this is 1 plus 2 plus 3 by 36 is equal to 1 by R, or so to say 6 by 36 is equal to 1 by R, or 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by R, which means R is equal to 6. Understand the working. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 is 1 by R. 1 by R1, 36, 18, 12 substituted, hence R is equal to 6. We also have a formula. R1, R2, R3 is equal to delta square. R1, R1, R2, R3 is equal to delta square. Now that you know R, please substitute here. R1, R2, R3 is equal to delta square. R6, R1 36, R2 18, R3 12 is equal to delta square. You need not multiply all this. Just see here what I am doing. 6 into 36, please see here. This is 36, 6 into 36, I have written 6 into 6. This is 6 into 3. This one, please see here, this is 2 into 2 into 3. Six as it is, 36 is written as 6 into 6, 18, 6 into 3, 12, 2 into 2 into 3 is equal to delta square. Therefore, delta is equal to square root of this. 6 occurs 4 times, so I have taken 2 times. 3 occurs 2 times, I have taken once. 2 occurs 2 times, I have taken 1. This is how we have taken square root. We have not multiplied this multiplication. We have not done. Please note, we should not do multiplication. We have to do like this only. 6, 36 18 factorize 12 factorize all factors, delta square is equal to all that, delta is equal to 6 appearing 4 times, hence 2 times in under root, 3 appearing 2 times once, 2 appearing 2 times, and this comes to 216. So delta is equal to 216. We know one more formula, R is equal to delta by S. R is 6, delta is 216, S we have to find out. R is equal to delta by S, so this is 6S is equal to 216 or S is equal to 36. Now please see here, R2 is 18, R3 is 12, 18, R1 is 36, R2 is 18, R3 is 12, R is 6, delta is 216 and S is 36. I am rewriting this, R1 is equal to 36. That means delta by S minus A is equal to 36. Delta is 216, S is 36, substitute here. Check up the work. R1 is equal to 36. R1 is delta by S minus A, substituted for delta and S. 216 by 6 minus A is equal to 36, or 36 into 6 minus A is equal to 216. Therefore, 6 minus A is equal to 6. See here, 36 6 times. 36 into 6 minus A, this is 216 by 36 here. S is 36, please watch. S is 36, so 36 minus A, this is 6 into 36 minus A, so 36 minus A is equal to 6. 36 6 times, 36 minus A is equal to 6, this will give you A is equal to 30. If not very clear, see R2. R2 is equal to 18, R2 is delta by S minus B is equal to 18. Delta is 216, S is 36 is equal to 18. Substituting for delta and S as before. Cross multiplication, 18 times 36 minus B is equal to 18. So 216. 18 times 36 minus B is equal to 216. This will go 12 times here. So 36 minus B is equal to 12, or B is equal to 24. B is equal to 24. I am proceeding. R3 is equal to delta by S minus C. R3 is given 12 is equal to delta by S minus C. Delta is 216, S is 36 minus C. Proceed. Cross multiplication, 12 times 36 minus C is equal to 216, or 36 minus C is equal to 12 goes 18 times. This will give you C is equal to 18. This question requires a little change here. This is A is equal to 30, B is equal to 24. I am changing, please see. C is equal to 18. So the question has become A is equal to 30, B is equal to 24, C is equal to 18. You got all that. A is equal to 30, B is equal to 24, C is equal to 18. This is proved. There is is something more we have to do here. Find R. Find R. Look here. We have a formula R1 plus R2 plus R3 minus R is equal to 4R. R1 plus R2 plus R3 minus R is equal to 4R. You know all, please substitute. R1 36, R2 18, R3 12, R is 6 is equal to 4R. This is 36 plus 18 plus 12 minus 6. Please see here. This comes to 60 is equal to 4R, or R is equal to 15. R1 plus R2 plus R3 minus R is equal to 4R. R1 substituted, R2 substituted, R3 substituted from here. R is 6, substituting all that, we got 60 is equal to 4R, or R is equal to 15. This question is completed. I want to say something about right angle triangle. Please see here. If the sides of a triangle are as 3:4:5, that is in the ratio of 3:4:5, then the triangle is right angled. Please remember this property. Not right in this question now, it will be definitely required elsewhere. If the sides of a triangle are in the ratio 3:4:5, then the triangle is right angled. Remember this property, it may be used anywhere. One example I am giving. In the instant question, we have proved A is equal to 30, B is equal to 24, C is equal to 18. See here, A is to B is to C is equal to 30 is to 24 is to 18, or shall we say 5 is to 4 is to 3, dividing by 3, 6. 6 5 are 30, 6 4 are 24, 6 3 are 18. That shows triangle is right angled. So this property of triangle 3:4:5, it can be anywhere, not necessarily 3:4:5, 3 4 5. It can be like this also, 30, 24, 18. This is in the ratio 5:4:3 or 3:4:5. That is triangle is right angled. Over.